All right, well, I'm delighted to welcome Samuel D. Hunter, playwright for A Case for the Existence of God, playing at Dezart Performs. Welcome, Samuel.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, well, you were just here like 14 months ago or so, promoting your big movie, The Whale, in which Brendan Fraser was starring. First of all, how was that? How was that
It was a wild experience. I mean, you know, I wrote the play The Whale over 10 years ago now, and it premiered in New York and off-Broadway in 2012, and so it was really like a decade-long process of talking with Darren about making it into a movie. And if I'm really honest, like for most of those years, I thought it was never going to happen. And so the fact that it actually happened and then found the audience that it did find was pretty incredible, you know.
Yeah, it's a very beloved movie, and now you're here back in the desert promoting a new project. Can you go into that? Yeah,
so this is a play called A Case for the Existence of God that premiered in New York about 2 years ago, off-Broadway, and a wonderful company, Dezart Performs, is doing it. They did another play of mine called A Bright New Boise about a year ago exactly, I think, but this is a much newer play of mine, and it's a play that's just starting to be performed in various theaters. Actually, the last production I saw was in Holland. I saw a Dutch language production of it in Rotterdam, which was really interesting. This is only I think the third production that I've ever seen of the play. So.
Wow. What is it like seeing different renditions of the play?
It's always fascinating. I mean, I think one of the things that I love about plays is that unlike a movie, you know, it's shot and it's set, it's etched in marble, you know, but what I love about plays is they're kind of living documents, and they change and they become different things. And you know, like watching the play in Dutch, even though I don't speak Dutch, was so interesting because you can just see the audience going on the same ride but in a different way. And sometimes, you know, a really good production, really good actors can illuminate things in the script that you didn't know were there.
Mm-hmm. Now, what is special about this play in particular? Obviously, all of your works are special in their own way, but what is it about this play that you want people to see?
I mean, I think, you know, this play was written a few years ago, shortly after my husband and I adopted our daughter at birth. And nothing in the play is directly autobiographical, but really the core of one of the characters in the play is trying to adopt an infant as well, and so much of it is just so deeply personal. I mean, really, when I started writing it, I didn't know if it was a play I was writing or an act of therapy on my part, and so it feels very close to me. The published version is dedicated to my daughter, and I'm just so glad that the story seems to resonate with people, and even beyond fatherhood. I think really it's ultimately a story about the difficulty of male friendship nowadays. I just don't see a lot of portrayal of male friendship in our stages and screens.
Yeah, that's really important. Well, something that's really cool about the showing of this play is that there's going to be a talkback session, right? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so the play opens tonight, but then tomorrow night, Saturday night, I'm going to be doing a talkback after the performance at the Women's Club here in Palm Springs. So
that's very cool.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
It's always cool to hear from the artists themselves. So.
Yeah.
Very cool opportunity. Here's some more information if you'd like to buy your tickets. Again, premieres tonight, and it runs through March 10th. And you can go to dezartperforms.org for your ticket information. Well, Samuel, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you.